Okay, first step is to get these things loosened up so I can work on them and clean the floats. I can get the needle jets out. I can get the sliders out, clean everything. So what I'm gonna do is I've got this container here from Walmart. It's like, I know I had it. It's like less than $5. $5 at Walmart. $6, big deal. So it's big enough. It's big enough for the rack to fit in. It'll fit in nicely. Check it out. Let's check it out here. Fits in there nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this with transmission fluid. That's going to be my cleaner. But first I'm going to take all the drain screws out so that transmission fluid will get in the bowls. Okay. I've already broken them loose. I have one rack, well, the rack on my runner, these are permanently frozen. I don't know what a prior owner used. Maybe they used red Loctite on them or something, but I've never been able to get them loose. But these break loose pretty good. Should be an O-ring there somewhere. Yeah, there's an O-ring. Not the greatest camera in the world. But for the detail stuff, I'm going to use the other camera I have, the good video camera, so I can get some close-ups. But yeah, there's the O-ring right there. Okay, I'm going to pause this while I take the other three out. Okay, I have all four out. A couple of the O-rings stayed in the float body, so I'm just going to leave them alone. We don't need any special O-ring. I have a kit from Harbor Freight. I think it was $10. With, I don't know, 500 O-rings of different sizes. So we're all good. We've got the float bowl screws are loose. Actually, I'm going to loosen those up a little. Well, this is the one that's frozen. So these are loose. Okay, so I have the rack in the container. And ordinary, whatever, cheapest stuff you can get, ATF. And a recap, all I've done so far to this carburetor, this rack, is to remove the slider caps and loosen the float bowls where I could. So this one has a stubborn screw, so I'm hoping that ATF is going to break that loose. So I'm just going to filter this thing up. Got 2 gallons of ATF in this container. Carbs are upside down. And putting in a gallon of diesel fuel. Yeah, I think another gallon would have been good. Okay, so I've moved the container over to the side of the garage here, and I'm going to flip them over. I've got the mix in here, so I'm going to flip them over just so I can get it distributed a little better. I'm going to leave them this first time for the night in this direction. I think I'll get more into the carburetors this way, because the other way around, the float balls sit a little bit out of the mix. This way I'll get more in the bowls the first time, and then I'm going to flip them around probably twice a day for a week or so, maybe twice a day. So once in the morning I'll flip it, and when I get home from work I'll flip it again. Let that go for a week and see what's loosened up. There's been suggestions of using a vibrating sander, things like that to get it to flow, but I'm trying to keep this simple and cheap. I have a vibrating sander, but I know most guys don't, so we're going to see how it does just sitting in here. I think gonna give it a week and see how it looks.